Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW as we get things kicking off with Alex Quinn, Esquire. And welcome everyone to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you folks for joining us. Thank you guys for the likes and shares we have received already. And welcome everyone to our opening contest. Cornelius Hubbard's in house. Owen Bushy, Mary Barrett, Derek Smith, Alyssa Marie Burdick, welcome. And Owen Bushy says, everyone say hi to Rhonda. Rhonda, welcome to XFW. And everyone else in attendance, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you are on YouTube. Welcome everyone to XFW. As we wait for Alex Quinn, Esquire, to make his slow walk to the ring. I'll tell you what, folks, we got a lot of fans, a lot of wrestlers in XFW with ego. But this young man looks more for the glory of just walking down to the ring than anybody else. Quite frankly, they need to get this guy moving. They need to speed this guy up. He likes taking his time. Wraith Korahashi, welcome. Danger Zone was actually last night. Rhonda Schwab, welcome. You are. We are happy to have you, I should say, here in XFW. Thank you for joining us.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester.
Rhonda, thank you for also sharing our stream.
259 pounds.
Alex Quinn definitely likes to take his sweet little time. Good Lord, we need to change this guy's contract to get him to the ring quicker. Wow. But tonight he'll clash with the ring general in XFW. None other than Carl Ellis, the Crusher. Rhonda is now a fan. Thank you, Rhonda, for becoming a fan of XFW. And here comes the Crusher, Carl Ellis, the ring veteran of XFW. I should say the ring general of XFW. The man that has come out of retirement for one more shot at glory in professional wrestling. We're glad that he chose XFW to make that run. As right now he walks down to the ring to go one-on-one with Alex Quinn. These two have met in the past. Wade Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. And welcome everyone to XFW. Saturday Night Showdown ready to kick off as Quinn and Carl Ellis get ready to open up, waiting for the opening bell. Mike Atura checking both competitors. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And these two are no strangers to one another. They have met in the past. But Quinn has said it is time for these, and I quote, folks, these old men to leave the business and make room for the new talent. But Carl Ellis ready to show Quinn that he's got a lot of moves left in his career here at XFW. As he goes to work, and there's an uppercut on Quinn. The ring general, Carl Ellis, the Crusher, laying in some heavy arsenal already in this opening contest. And again, I want to welcome everyone for joining us. Thank you for the likes and the shares that we've already got. Ellis now going to work. Head scissors laid on to Alex Quinn, Esquire. Quinn with a nice escape there, charging in an SDO takedown on the Crusher. Quinn goes for a kick to midsection with Crusher. Nice counter. Alyssa Marie Burdick, thank you for liking the stream. Back elbow there by Crusher. Carl Ellis lighting up Alex Quinn, still a rookie here in XFW. This young man has only had 4 or 5 matches, but he acts like he's already held championships here. But again, this guy bought his way into XFW. His father, a very prestigious owner of a law firm, bought his son Alex Quinn into XFW, negotiated to get himself a contract. He's here, bought some advertising time, and this is what we're stuck with. this pompous ass inside the square circle. Well, I will give him credit. He has gotten better over the past few weeks. He definitely puts his time inside the gym to working out. But he spends a lot of time at the country club under his father's checkbook. But right now, Carl Ellis has shown him how a checkbook does not get you wins here in XFW. And drops him down face first as the Crusher seems to be making light work of Alex Quinn so far tonight. Carl not happy with the count, giving a little gruff there to Mike Aturo. It seemed like a fair enough count. Back into the corner, now we go as Crusher. Carl Ellis continues to work. Quinn turning things around. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. And once again, Ellis turning things around. There's a flipping neckbreaker there. But Quinn getting right back. His feet lays it on the clothesline. Quinn another big-time haymaker. Wild swing there by Ellis. Off the ropes. Comes out. Oh, Carl Ellis goes for a small package of Quinn. Gets the shoulder up just in time. Chris Fair, thank you for sending 50 stars. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us tonight. Gut wrench suplex now by Alex Quinn, Esquire. I've got notes here at my desk, folks. I am contractually obligated to throw in the Esquire every time I talk about Alex Quinn. Abdul Alim, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome. Esquire now hoisting him up. Pontru, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to XFW. We've got a cover now by Quinn, but a kick out by Ellis, the ring general. Demetrius Joseph, thank you for liking the stream. Big right hand now. Swinging away again is Alex Quinn. Drop kick right to the back of the skull by Crusher Carl Ellis. Beautifully executed. And again, showing this young buck how things are done here at XFW. As Ellis now drives the knee into the throat of Alex Quinn, Esquire, who's now on the receiving end of a lot of physical trauma. We've got a cover now. Mike Aturo with the count, but a kick out. Quinn back to his feet, getting right back in Ellis. Swings wild. Ellis hoists him up, drops him down again. Face first goes Quinn. What a shot, but again the shoulder comes up. I've got to give Quinn some effort there, some acknowledgement. He definitely is tough. He can take a shot as Ellis right now stalking over him. Ellis hoisting him up. Vertical breaker to the back of the neck. Good night, Irene. We are done here. Alex Quinn, welcome to XFW. Carl Ellis, the Crusher, pulling off the victory in an outstanding fashion. Alex Quinn coming to the ring, confident as ever, possibly too overconfident. Here's the gut-wrench suplex delivered to Carl Crusher Ellis earlier. But right here, this devastating move, hoisting him up using his own body weight and gravity against him, planting Alex Quinn face first into the canvas. An outstanding win for Crusher Carl Ellis. John Campbell, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Crusher Carl Ellis starting things off hot and heavy tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Welcome everybody to XFW. Thank you for joining us and happy Memorial Day weekend. Rhonda Schwab just said the same thing as is Cornelius now. Happy Memorial Day, folks. Whether you're working or whether you're off, please enjoy the weekend. And please remember all those in the military that sacrifice so much so we can have our days and nights home with our families, doing what it is we love to do. Like myself here sitting in the XFW studio, putting on this show for you guys. Charles E. Cogswell, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW and joining us here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. Owen Bushy himself says happy Memorial Day. Everyone remember, even though we all celebrate by having cookouts and gathering with friends, please again remember those that gave their sacrifice for this country to do what they do so we can do what it is we do. and enjoy our freedom here in America. But XFW is going to continue on, folks. We've got a lot coming your way tonight. Rahul, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to XFW. Now, folks, last night in XFW Danger Zone, we saw a tragedy had struck. The ministry has been on a rampage this week. XFW Ground Zero this past Wednesday night, we saw Drago go one-on-one with Sean Owens in one-on-one competition in our main event. However, that main event went dark. We lost power in the studio. Our stream got cut off. Seemed to be lost signal. What actually happened is Drago and his cohorts had some kind of issue going on. They cut the lights out. We have not seen Sean Owens since that night. Drago disappeared as well. And then later in the evening, Drago, last night in Danger Zone, as the Destroyer battled with Brian Blaze inside the square circle, the lights went out again. But this time when they came back on, Drago was inside the square circle. Brian Blaze has seemingly been disappeared, taken out, possibly by Drago, and then laid into the Destroyer with a heavy hand. The Destroyer was laid out inside the ring. Drago celebrating. So from what I understand, tonight Drago was challenged by the Destroyer, but Drago declined. However, the Wanderer Owen Bush will be going toe-to-toe in our main event with the Destroyer later on. Robo-Mats, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to XFW. Right now, we're heading down the ringside as the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions are in action next. And Robomat is now following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW as we await the arrival of the XFW Women's Champions. Here they come, the Syndicate.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Syndicate.
The Syndicate showing up tonight here in XFW. The Women's Tag Team Champions making their way down the ringside. These two young ladies came in late to the XFW inaugural Women's Tag Team Tournament through political means, through an ambassador that is related to one of these young ladies, but they have been dominant inside the square circle ever since showing up, fought their way to the top, and now hold on to the XFW Women's Tag Team titles. And tonight, they will clash with the former champions, the very two women they took these titles away from, Vicious and Delicious.
Vicious and Delicious.
Vicious and Delicious, former two-time XFW Women's Tag Team Champions, looking for possibly a third run as champions, but however, they need to first to get past I don't know what that was right there. Somehow Yuri Tanaka's floating in the air. Yay, 2K20 and your amazing glitches. But Vicious and Delicious looking for an opportunity, hoping to get a pinfall victory or submission tonight that could excel them to the number one contendership spot for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Whether Vicious and Delicious are coming and going, folks, I like what I see always. I gotta watch what I say before I get slapped across the face again in the back hallway by one of these women. But Akira Shang gonna start things off with Alex North. Here we go, the bell has rung and our match is off. Calling about time now. North with a wraparound. Joseph Skoldrin, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Side headlock now by Alex North, the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. Both ladies now back to their feet. Akira Shang swinging away with a couple haymakers and a backhand kick and an elbow shot right to the face as Akira Shang now goes to work on Alex North, but North dumps her over the top rope, crashing down to the outside. What a quick turnaround between these two women already. And Akira Shang sent into the steps, and that is why Alex North is the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. Mike Itura keeping the count as Alex North cheering on to the crowd in the front row, trying to get the support behind her team. Her and herself, her partner, Sarah Wells. But now North sent crashing into the ring post, and Sarah Wells taken off the apron And now Micah Turner trying to hold back Akira Shang. And now Alex North going to take advantage of the distraction. Gut wrench suplex now by North. Non-title matchup tonight between these two teams. Akira Shang now back in control. North on the defense. An attack, in comes Yuri Tanaka. The first time she's been in this contest. Wind up and double impact. Connects. One goes high, one goes low, and Alex North gets torn apart by a diving tag. In comes Sarah Wells. And Yuri Tanaka lights her up with a roundhouse kick right to the chin. But Wells goes back on the offense, cutting her off. Drives her right into the face, into the turnbuckle. Sarah Wells now on the top row, and Yuri Tanaka to wow, right? Drops her down, facebuster from the top rope. Hellacious impact on Yuri Tanaka. Sarah Wells in the ring. Alex North finally getting back on the apron. Big wind up right, but counter by Yuri. Double underhook takes her up and over. J.R. Richmond over on the YouTube channel says it's been a while since we've seen a Stan sighting, referring to Sweet Sedan Stan. Some folks have really taken to like Stan the Man Martin here in XFW. The man has, well, quite frankly, folks, Stan doesn't belong in XFW. He's barely an athlete at that. Stan is better off selling used cars in Jersey where he belongs. But right now, Yuri Tanaka on the top rope with a beautiful flying arm drag. Ralph Harold, thank you for liking the stream. Back comes in Alex North. And North goes low. Drop kick to the knee of Yuri Tanaka. Trying to take out the base of Tanaka and drives her down into an armbar. Trying to separate the shoulder of Yuri Tanaka. The two battling now. Tanaka rolling through. Grabbing her by the head, spinning her over. Nice counter by Yuri Tanaka. Head over heels. Oh, but North comes right back. And again, with the low angle drop kick, takes her out at the knee. Tanaka fires right back, showing she's not going to slow down after that low attack. Into a combination, into a senton bomb. Scott Markick, thank you for liking the stream. Winds up and over, goes Yuri, but she hangs down on the top rope. But the right hand from North sends her to the outside. Calling on time down on the outside. Noah Welch, thank you for that compliment. Thank you for tuning in to XFW here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. Tanaka and North now back inside the square circle. Mike Atura keeping a close eye. He's got the best view in the house, quite frankly. Tag back comes in Akira Shang. The Syndicate now looking for another tag team combination. Here we go. Double impact down in the corner. And Akira Shang winds her up. Beautiful Northern Light suplex. Leg is hooked. Possible pinning combination. But a kick out by Alex North. A close call there for Vicious and Delicious. Kick to the midsection now. Yuri Tanaka on the outside. Akira Shang, and it's an Adam Cheney. Thank you for liking the stream. Hoist her up into a brainbuster. Alex North's head colliding down to the canvas. We've got a cover again by Akira Shang. Two. All four ladies now getting in the ring. All hell about to break loose in this matchup. And again, this is a non-title matchup. But Vicious and Delicious looking for any opportunity they can to get back to the number one contendership. And Shang just sidestepped Alex North and sent her with her own momentum all the way through the outside to the arena floor. Sarah Wells now takes a shoulder tackle, and now Shang up and over the top rope, and a power bomb onto Sarah Wells. North now coming back inside. Arm drag counter now. Akira Shang front face lock, hoist her up. Beautiful. Picture perfect vertical suplex by Akira Shang. North still keeping enough momentum and makes the counter again. But Shang again with a shot. Shang now springboard. Oh, get a counter by Alex North into a powerbomb. What a turnaround. Alex North may just put this match away for Vicious and Delicious with that powerbomb. But Shang gets the shoulder up. What a close call for that one. Akira Shang back to her feet. Dodging in. Tornado DDT connects on Alex North. Sarah Wells trying to get him to break it up, but North gets the shoulder up again. Gafar, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Kira Shang with a roundhouse kick. Beautifully executed again. Time and time again. Vicious and Delicious turn the tables. Elbow shot right to the face now by Akira Shang. Back into the corner. Shang again lighting her up with a combination of shots. Counter again by Alex North, who seems to be continuously countering everything Vicious and Delicious have. Sarah Wells desperately trying to get a tag, get into this match. Go! Death Valley driver from Alex North connects. We've got to cover again. Yuri Tanaka now coming in, trying to save her partner. Tanaka with a German suplex levels Alex North. Big time impact. I'm surprised Mike Couture let that one go. Colorado time. Kick to the midsection. Alex North trying to keep this alive for her team. Sarah Wells damn near foaming at the mouth to get a tag in to this match. Arm drag again by Akira Shang. All four of these ladies now starting to look a little bit on the exhausted side. Roundhouse kick to the middle. Spinning heel kick. This time collides with the chin of Alex North, and back in comes Yuri Tanaka, the fresh competitor. Oh, block kick, block, spinning heel kick from Alex North, levels her, but Tanaka jumps right back to her feet, and a clothesline. Second one misses, third one connects. Alex North again dodging out of the way. Wind up shot, home territory now for Vicious and Delicious. Stomping away now is Alex North. And a tag in comes Sarah Wells. And now Wells stomping away. And a tag back in comes Alex North. They're running a train on Yuri Tanaka. Stomping away. She got a bruise for months. Wind up shot now by Wells into a drop kick. Yuri Tanaka just got decimated by Vicious and Delicious. The crowd of "This is awesome" chant. What a turnaround in this matchup. Wells now hoists her up, drops her down, facebuster. I absolutely love that move. We've got a cover. Vegas hooked on Tanaka, but Akira Shang broke up Noah Welch. Thank you for liking the stream, and again a breakup. Holy cow. This is only the second match of the night, folks. This is insane. Back in comes Alex North. North now with a little bit of twerking. A little insult to injury and into a moonsault. We've got a cover again on Yuri Tanaka. But she gets the shoulder up and Akira Shang was mounted. Sarah Wells coming in, trying to save her partner. What an outstanding back and forth match this has turned into. Wild swing, Carnival tie-up. Combination of shots, a back and forth they go. Repeated attacks by both these ladies. Back heel kick, countered by Alex North. And Yuri Tanaka dumps over the top rope. Sarah Wells tripped up and taken off the apron. Shot to the midsection. Up and over. Down goes Yuri Tanaka, delivering a powerbomb to Alex North on the outside. Both members of Vicious and Delicious staring on. What an outstanding match. And a shot to Sarah Wells again. Oh, Tanaka on the top. Where the hell does she think she's going to go? Holy cow. The Syndicate showing why they are the XFW Women's Champions tonight. North shoving her back inside. Roundhouse kick now from North, takes out the knees of Yuri Tanaka. Close call there. Yuri Tanaka missing through. Tanaka with a throw. Here we go again. Into the senton. Outstanding pinning combination. Nick Clark, Mr. Insomniac Gamer himself, has joined us. Syndicate pull it off. The Syndicate pull off the victory tonight on XFW. What a battle back and forth. The Syndicate pull off the victory after a back and forth battle. Vicious and Delicious kept the pressure on, took the women's champions to their limits. Jordan Joe, thank you for sharing the stream. But the Syndicate victorious tonight on XFW. What an outstanding back and forth battle. But the Syndicate walk away with the victory tonight on XFW. An outstanding back and forth battle between two top tier teams here in XFW. But the Syndicate remained on top with a tight grasp on the XFW women's tag team titles. Now again, folks, this is an delicious Silva Mala. Thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank all the new fans that have showed up tonight here on XFW. Thank you for the likes, the shares, those folks that have already sent stars, and supported XFW. Talking about stores, you can find us on Bloodsword6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise, including some of our t-shirts that are there. Farron Rees, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Folks, we've got a lot going on tonight. Again, our main event later on will in fact see one member of the Ministry of Darkness go toe-to-toe with the Destroyer, who I understand was just arriving in the building right now. I'm getting word we've got cameras backstage. Something right now going on with the Destroyer as we speak. The Destroyer backstage, the Butcher. One of the Ministry is already in the house, and the Destroyer with a shot to the Butcher. The Destroyer is going to be in our main event later tonight, and now we've got an attack going on backstage. The Destroyer now with the Butcher. We saw the Destroyer get attacked earlier this night. What is going on? The Butcher, one of the Ministry, attacking the Destroyer backstage. The Destroyer now with a right hand and a clothesline now to the Butcher backstage here at XFW Danger Zone, or Saturday Night Showdown. The Destroyer has a main event match tonight, and obviously the Ministry looking to soften up the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer now hoisting up and drops the Butcher down, lays him out. Good Lord. Good Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously the Ministry looking out for trying to soften up the Destroyer tonight. The Butcher trying to get an attack later on, earlier on. Folks, this is going to get ugly here in XFW. The Ministry has been on an absolute tirade as of late. They've been attacking everyone under the sun time and time again, and now for whatever reason have put their sights on the Destroyer. Now the Destroyer and Drago are no strangers one another. They've battled on a number of occasions, but the Ministry have been singling out people. We saw what happened. Just as one of the fans, Alyssa Marie Burdick, said, the Butcher, formerly known as Todd Finch, formerly known as El Yanator, as Drago's Ministry continues to grow here in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside. More one-on-one action. We got to find out what the hell is going on here tonight. Hopefully we find out to make sure that the Destroyer is okay tonight, as here comes Tyson Vader making his way out to ringside. Tyson Vader, the lone wolf of XFW, making his way out to ringside. Formerly a member of the Wolfpack here in XFW. Now the lone stander of that group left, eliminating his own former uncle and family members from XFW. Some folks saying, let the Ministry take over, folks. That is a frightening, absolutely frightening thought to see the Ministry take over here in XFW. And the man, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Sedan Stan.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Stan Martin.
Stan Martin.
We just talked about Stan Martin earlier on. Stan the Man Martin. Now he's calling himself Sweet Sedan Stan, the used car salesman from New Jersey, making his way out to ringside. Well, Stan's got some fancier moves. He makes his way inside the ring. I'll actually give him some credit. That was pretty impressive, that little fancy footwork that he's put on there. But Stan still does not belong in XFW. The man is not ready. He is not cut out for this type of business. But talent be damned, Stan still tries everything he has to be a professional wrestler. And here we go, the bell is rung. Tyson Vader swinging wildly. Stan lights him up with a shot. Goes for a snapmare. And Tyson with a knee strike right to the face already. And Stan has already dropped down. Tyson Vader now staving off the attack, watching, waiting. Here he comes, grabs on. German suplex. Stan already in a pinning combination, but gets the shoulder up. Ooh, what a shot right to the side of the head by Tyson Vader. Vader was easily the standout member of the Wolfpack here in XFW. The rest of his father and his two uncles more just barroom brawlers. But Tyson Vader showed up late, really took to the life of professional wrestling. Wanted to do more than a hobby, more than a business front for the Wolfpack. Did not stand well with his family. Since then, the family has broken apart, but Tyson Vader has survived it all. Has been an outstanding member here in XFW, and right now he is picking apart Triple S, as some of our fans are calling him, Sweet Sedan Stan. I don't think Stan Martin realizes just changing your name is not going to win you victories inside the square circle. Elbow shot to the face now. Tyson Vader back in control. Irish him off the ropes. Nice drop down by Vader. Hoist him up into a spine buster. And Stan, and now Vader looking right into the eyes of Stan, almost say, what the hell are you still doing here in XFW? Goes for the leg. Stan. Wow, nice counter by Stan the Man. Turning that into an arm grapple. Oh! Stan went for the legs, but Tyson saw it coming a mile away and jacks him up with a knee strike right to the side of the head. Vader again with the kicks. And now another one in the chest. And another one. A number of roundhouse kicks. And a shot right to the side of the head. And again, Tyson Vader asking Stan, why are you here? I don't think Stan even knows that question. Vader's got him on the shoulders. GTS right to the face. German suplex combination from Tyson Vader. And as if it wasn't inevitable, Sweet Sedan Stan fails to come out on top again. Tyson Vader victorious. Manu Sheik, what is this? Tyson Vader extending the hand to Stan. Wow. Stan Martin raising the hand of his opponent tonight as if he had any other choice. You know, I've got to give Stan an A for effort. He continuously tries to get some sort of a victory here in XFW. He continues to battle time and time again. Stan has one victory here in XFW, and that one on an absolute 3-week binger. To celebrate that was down in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We had some cameras on there. Saw Stan with some impressive dance moves. I will give that Stan did have some decent dance moves down, but lost track of time. Missed a number of bookings here in XFW and a number of shows, and just you gotta love the man. But again, John Rogers, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Thank you for tuning in. Stan the Man Martin is not cut out for professional wrestling. He doesn't belong inside the squared circle. But hey, the guy continues to try. He gives it his best. And what are you going to do? You know, quite frankly, he should go back out to Jersey, continue to sell cars, and just do what he's going to do. But you can't stop him. But the bigger story tonight, folks, again, is the Ministry of Darkness. Last night in XFW Danger Zone, we saw them attack the Destroyer, and now the Butcher was sent again to attack the Destroyer. But unfortunately for the Ministry, he was not successful. We understand the Butcher now has been taken out after the choke slam that leveled him in the back locker room. The Butcher has been taken out, but from what I understand, we have not seen any other members of the Ministry in the house so far tonight. And folks, we know that the Destroyer is supposed to go toe-to-toe tonight with the Wanderer, Owen Bush. He challenged Drago. Drago did not accept. Drago said no. And this is after Drago attacked the Destroyer last night, interrupting a match. Well, I still haven't seen Brian Blaze. And this, we also haven't seen Sean Owens since Drago made the arena go dark on XFW Ground Zero Wednesday night. But right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside for tag team action as Evolution, Big Time, Jim Slater, and John Mad Dog Rogers collide with America's Finest next on Saturday Night Showdown. A lot of folks in our online chat room pulling for the Destroyer, the 6-time World Heavyweight Champion who is possibly the most feared and respected man in the locker room. But the Ministry does have their followers here in XFW. But right now, Lance Thompson and Bobby Wayne, America's Finest, making their way out to ringside. Two All-American Collegiate Greco-Roman style wrestlers, America's Finest XFW Originals, have been here with us since day one. They did take some time off in 2020, only to be pulled back into XFW by Josh the Coach Clemens. But tonight they're going to collide with these two former World Heavyweight Champions, John Mad Dog Rogers, Jim Big Time Slater, two members of Evolution. Showtime Shane Black not in the arena tonight to accompany his partners down to ringside. Black in a great triple threat match last night, but we saw come out on the losing end as Jesus Silva was victorious. The name Evolution, coined by Showtime Shane Black way back in the days of WXW, off on Hawaii's wrestling promotion in Pennsylvania, now in Florida. But here we go, Evolution off to a bad start as Bobby Wayne tossing around John Mad Dog Rogers. Oh, but Rogers back to his feet and lays out Wayne with a clothesline. Rogers, the loose cannon of Evolution, hard to capitalize on the match. Sundre, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. As I was saying, Rogers, the loose cannon here. Hard to plan for a match with John Mad Dog Rogers. The guy changes his in-ring arsenal as often as he changes his underwear. Shot to the midsection now by Rogers. Rogers with a wind-up. Swings wildly with a haymaker. Damn near took Bobby Wayne's head off. If Wayne had a ducked underneath that could have been it right then and there. But Bobby Wayne with an impressive counter and drops Rogers down to the canvas. Tag down comes the Big Texan. Rogers not going for the tag there, had an opportunity, but charges to go right in after Lance Thompson. And there's a stunner for Rogers. Wow, out of nowhere, Stunners lands him. But a kick out by the Big Texan. Rogers now tossing back in the corner. Tag in comes Big Time Jim Slater. Slater, the first ever XFW star to be the Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder. Punal, thank you for liking the stream and welcome. Slater now, impressive with a giant gorilla press slam, hoisting up the large Lance Thompson and crashing down to the canvas. Thompson now blocking the belly-to-belly suplex, delivered elbows to the head of Slater. And launches his own belly-to-belly and takes Slater up and over and crashes down to the canvas. Thompson now back to his corner, making an attack. In comes again Bobby Wayne, the quicker, of the two of America's finest. Thompson and Wayne firmly believe in the Greco-Roman style foundations of professional wrestling. They're not about high-flying maneuvers. They're not about showing, as they say, flashy high spots. They're all about grapple-style, old-school wrestling, and they take it to its peak. However, Slater, a much more in-your-face smash-mouth wrestler, a pure power performer, and John Mad Dog Rogers, well, there's no way to describe the style of John Mad Dog Rogers other than pure insanity inside the squared circle. Bobby Wayne now back to his corner. America's finest utilizing quick tags as both members have been in the ring multiple times. Slater now against the ropes. Thompson winding up, spinning him around. Momentum-filled neckbreaker colliding down. Down goes Slater. Leg scissors now put on by Thompson. Slater now powering through. Nice evade by Slater, who hoists him up, but Thompson up and over the shoulder. Again, the Greco-Roman style counters, but Slater now overpowering. And Slater with a takedown. And a right hand of Bobby Wayne just for standing there. We know Slater's got a temper, and it just showed as Slater hoists him up. Power slam by Slater. We've got a cover. Barely a 2 count as Lance Thompson gets the shoulder up. Slater now going to work. Repeated rights and lefts. Leveling out Thompson. Hoist him up. Sidewalk slam. All that weight coming down. The air forced out of the lungs of Lance Thompson. And now Slater. Deadlift up the big Texan into a gut wrench. Slater going to work. Thompson enough to make a counter. Slater up over the top. Thompson celebrating personally a little too early. And he pays for it. Slater connects with a shot right to the chin. Back into the corner we go. Tag. In comes the lunatic, John Mad Dog Rogers. Rogers now hoisted up into a backbreaker. Thompson has been on the receiving end of a lot of damage. Unanswered. Rogers now grasping him by the throat. We've seen this before. Sledgehammer shot to the midsection by John Mad Dog Rogers. Lance Thompson is in a world of hurt right now. Thompson with a nice counter into the corner. And a forearm strike. Follows through with a running bulldog and levels all the momentum. Evolution just put forward. We've got a cover now. Rogers gets the shoulder up. Just about a 2 count, but Rogers staying resilient. Rogers now with a wind up over the top rope. Thompson hangs on. Sherry Rogers, thank you for liking the stream. Rogers, Mad Dog bringing him in the hard way. Irish whip now, Rogers into a spine buster, levels Thompson. And again the shot to Bobby Wayne. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Rogers with the wind up, into the corner we go. James Novak, thank you for liking the stream. What is this? Rogers, oh, they're going to steal one from Showtime. That's a super kick into the combination pile driver from Evolution. James Novak, thank you for following. And a kick Bobby Wayne in to make the save. And Slater on the inverted atomic drop. And follows through with a big and a senton. All that weight coming down. And a shot. Good Lord, Evolution starting to dominate. Double underhook down by Thompson. Trying to turn the tides on big-time Jim Slater. James Novak, thank you for sharing. Thank you for becoming a fan. Lance Thompson going to the top. When's the last time you saw that? Thompson all the way up. And a blockbuster from the top. I just talked about how they like, whoa. Slater shoving him away now. Slater hoisting him up again. Irish whip, hard impact into the turnbuckle. Slater hoisting him up. Big time power slam again. And in comes John Mad Dog again. Another Evolution. Pulls off the victory. Slater landing this spinning power slam. The torque that Slater puts on that slam is unimaginable. Here's the sledgehammer shot. And sorry, Ron, and thank you for following, for becoming a fan of Bloodsword 6 and XFW. Evolution victorious tonight on XFW.
Here are your winners,
Evolution victorious tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. What the hell is this? What is where are we here? Whoa, Fenwick! Fenwick and the Destroyer! Where the hell are they at? The monster Fenwick now with the Destroyer. What appears to be... Is this the boiler room, the bowels of this facility? Fenwick, the monster, now attacking the Destroyer. This is the second member of the Ministry to attack the Destroyer tonight. Shriv, thank you for following. And Fenwick with the right hand now to the World Heavyweight Champion. The Ministry obviously set tonight, but the Destroyer fighting back. Elbow shots, but Fenwick now, the monster, raking the back. And now a press slam on the champion and drives him down. Where the hell is this? Can no one find out where? Oh no! Fenwick with a 55-gallon drum and a shot to the top of the head. The monster Fenwick attacking the World Heavyweight Champion. This is unnecessary. Fenwick now with a headbutt to the back of the Destroyer and dumps him over in hip toss. The Ministry attacking the World Heavyweight Champion. Fenwick now with a steel chair drives it down to the back of the World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer back to his feet, stealing away the chair. The Destroyer already sent down the Butcher earlier tonight. And now an elbow drop from the Destroyer. And a second one. And a third one now for the World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer now back in control of Monster Fenwick, attacking the Destroyer. And a kick to the midsection now by the Monster Fenwick. The Destroyer slapping the hand away. Fenwick now sent in those lockers, the disgusting the floor in whatever area this is. Destroyer now webbing on there, and Fenwick lays him out with a heavy shot. And the Destroyer flipped into the wall onto that kitchen sink. Good Lord. Fenwick down with a trash can. The Destroyer laid out. Dodging out of the way. The Destroyer goes, a shot to the face by Fenwick. Can anyone please find out where the hell this is? And Fenwick takes down the Destroyer with it sits on the chest of the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable. Fenwick now just walking away. The World Heavyweight Champion being attacked now 2 times tonight by the Ministry, with this time Fenwick having more of an effect than the Butcher earlier tonight. What this means for our main event tonight, folks, we don't know, but right now we're heading down to ringside as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet collides with the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher next on Saturday Night Showdown. Find out what's going on. We need to get someone downstairs to find out exactly what the hell is going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
The following contest is
But right now making his way out, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, former 2-time United States champion, former XFW Internet champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
210 pounds. Bad Boy Marshall.
Dennis Bennett, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for joining us here at XFW and Saturday Night Showdown. Sweet coming back to XFW after a severe leg injury at the hands of Savage Andre Stevens, the current XFW United States champion. Sweet looking for another opportunity for title gold, but it means to work his way back up from the bottom of the ranks. But tonight he will go toe-to-toe with the man who was just recently the Internet champion, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, who lost the championship this past week to Tiger Ramirez who captures his first ever championship title here in XFW. And here comes the Purple Haze now.
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Fletcher, the man who makes his own in-ring fog. That purple mist you see surrounding the arena is his own concoction. A lot of other competitors have complained about getting the contact high from this concoction that he uses. Fletcher had a decent run as XFW Internet Champion, but came up on the short end of the stick this past Wednesday night on XFW Ground Zero, and Tiger Ramirez capturing the Internet Championship away for his first ever title run here in XFW. Fletcher has gone on the record saying he will be looking for a rematch against Ramirez as soon as he can possibly sign that contract. So look for that to happen sometime down the road, ladies and gentlemen. Two opponents in the ring tonight, both with martial arts backgrounds. This one should be a slobber knocker, to coin a phrase from good old JR. And here we go. And Bad Boy Marshall Sweet already laying some heavy shots. John, Alex, Milano, Henderson, thank you for liking the stream. That was a mouthful to say. Sweet now grasping the arm. Wrenching back. Nice transition back into a hammerlock by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Fletcher with a nice counter. Drops him down into an armbar now. Sweet rolls through. Collar elbow tie-up. Fletcher with a kick in the midsection. And a clothesline is Sweet sent hurling over the top rope, and Fletcher in quick pursuit. Both these guys already initiating a number of counters back and forth. Sweet with a shot to the midsection, staving off the attacks of Fletcher. Sends him back inside. Fletcher getting back to his knees. Sweet now off the ropes. Come nobody home. Fletcher saw it coming. Dodges out of the way. And Sweet swinging wildly. Fletcher, nice combination. Oh! Shot to the midsection. Roundhouse kicks. Sweeps out the leg. Fletcher again. We talked about that martial arts background. And there you see it in action as Rick the Dragon Fletcher now getting all pumped up. The adrenaline flowing and building up momentum against Sweet. Shots to the ribs down, kidney punches by Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Collar elbow tie up again as both these guys try to assert dominance in this match. And a Hurricane Rana captured by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Rick the Dragon Fletcher writhing in pain after that impact. Counter again by Fletcher. Both these guys continue to outmaneuver each other. And again another one by Sweet. And another one by Fletcher, spinning things around in the corner. Back and forth action. Fletcher now with a wind-up, drives Sweet into the turnbuckle hard. Picks him up a second time and all the way across the ring. Goes Fletcher, now right back into the armbar. And now again, crippler crossface attached onto Sweet. Sweet rolls out, kicked in the midsection. Sweet hoists him up and a big right hand. Wow, that looked a lot like the same maneuver used by the United States champion, Savage Andre Stevens. Sweet may be sending a message to the United States champion using his own maneuver there. Fletcher again off the ropes. Big time splash now by the Dragon connects. Fletcher with a kick. Fletcher hoists him up. Oh, scope pile driver. That lays out Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Rolls to the outside. Trying to stave off any more attacks. Good ring awareness by Sweet. Sweet off the ropes. This time the blockbuster connects. Springboard moonsault combination follow-up from the former United States champion. Sweet now double underhook. Drives him down, DDT. Wrapping the legs around. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. Fletcher barely getting the shoulder up. What an outstanding back and forth between these two. Fletcher on a nice counter. Goes low with the kick and a clothesline. Fletcher putting all the momentum behind that one. Fletcher now. Dragon Sleeper is locked on. Dragon Sleeper on Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. Sweet snaps him out of it. Sweet hoists him up. Drops him down into the scoop slam. Sweet jumps, just springboards right up to that top rope. And at the top, shooting star press, landing right across the back of Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Sweet himself now going to work on the shoulder. And driving it down to the canvas. Those kind of attacks that make it hard for Fletcher to pull off that flying elbow drop he likes to use from the top rope. Nice feint kick there by Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. Setting up with the first one, colliding with the second. Sweet now back in the driver's seat. Kick to the midsection. Sweet. Again, that cradle DDT connects. We've got to cover another pin attempt on Fletcher, but the shoulder comes up just before the 3 count. And again, Sweet having words with Mike Atura. Counter by Fletcher. Off the ropes we go. Fletcher taking time. Oh, and lands a clothesline. Got Sweet off his game by taunting the audience. And the splash across the back. Fletcher now back in the driver's seat. Sweet on the defense. Spinning heel kick again from the former champion. Lights up Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Sweet hooks him up. What is this? Drives him down to neckbreaker. Sweet holds on. Rolls right back over Carol. Mutilation. But Fletcher instantly breaks the hold in a right hand. Right to the eye socket of Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. But Sweet fires back. And Fletcher again. Right down to the crippled crossface. What a battle between these two tonight. The struggle continuing on. Sweet breaks the hold. Kick to the midsection now by Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. Oh, Sweet tried to jump to that top rope again, but missed. And Fletcher now back in control. Fletcher with the right hand. Number of elbow shots down to the jaw of Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. And now stomping away in the chest is the former internet champion. What a battle back and forth. Counter again by Sweet. Sweet locking him up. Sends him off the over the top rope. Fletcher with the right hand. Sweet fires right back with an enziguri and sends Fletcher crashing to the outside. Sweet all the way to the top again. Dangerous position here. High Red District. Shooting star press. Both men now holding on after that impact. That may have taken enough out, just as much out of Sweet as it did Fletcher. As both these guys continue to battle on. Strike to the side of the head now by Fletcher. Sweet laid out. Stomp away now of Fletcher. Fletcher locks on the Dragons. Hooks it on again. Too close to the ropes. Good ring awareness again by Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet. Shot to the midsection again by Bad Boy. Sends him into the corner. Sweet with an elbow drop. And an enziguri. Did you hear that impact? Good Lord. Sweet now with Fletcher in hand. Up on the shoulder. Draw into a cutter. What impact by Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet, we've got to cover again. 2. Sweet with the victory. What a battle back and forth with Bad Boy Marshall. Sweet walks away victorious. That cradle DDT, surprisingly enough, was not enough to put away Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Fletcher seemed almost intent on trying for a submission victory tonight. Did not have an opportunity to go to the top for the Purple Rain elbow drop. But Bad Boy Marshall Sweet getting him up on the shoulder, spinning him out for that cutter, and gets the pinfall victory. What a battle tonight. Whoa, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? The coach, Josh the Coach Clemens. Josh the Coach Clemens. What the hell is he doing out here? Josh the Coach Clemens with a pile driver on Sweet. Josh the Coach Clemens has been in retirement. He's only been a manager as of late. For Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. And a second pile driver. What the hell is going on? DDT now from the Coach. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet just had a barn buster of an attack, a battle with Rick the Dragon Fletcher. And now the Coach is out here for whatever reason. I don't know what we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. Josh the Coach Cummins attacking Bad Boy Marshall Sweet inside the squared circle after Sweet was victorious over Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Now we know Bad Boy Marshall Sweet recently has had a sparking rivalry with Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott as the two continue to battle. And now we saw Sweet defeat Mason Storm, Mr. Amazing's tag team partner, a few weeks ago, and saw Aiden Scott attack him after that. But then Sweet again challenging Aiden Scott, getting another victory. Now their manager, the former World Heavyweight Champion Josh the Coach Clemens, coming out and attacking Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. It seems as if the entire industry right now is focused on Sweet. Thank you for liking the stream. Again, I want to take this moment to thank everyone for their likes, their shares. Those folks have sent stars our way tonight. Travis John, thank you for liking the stream as well. Just I get to thank one person. Someone else hits there. Not that's a bad thing. Thank you guys for the interaction. Thank you folks for continuing to chat in our chat room, and everyone else for your continued support of XFW. Pardon me, folks. Winsome donated $10. Thank you, Winsome, for your support here at XFW. Thank you for that right there. Winsome will now get her name in our latest donation right up there, the top right side of your screen. Thank you for that. As we get our next match loaded up here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we've got a lot going on tonight. And folks, again, our main event right now in jeopardy. We're trying to get word on the Destroyer and what is going on with him after that attack by the Monster Fenwick backstage. Earlier on this evening, we saw that match going on it. Travis John says, you should do commentary. You have the voice for it. I would love nothing more than one of the big corporations say, hey, this guy does all right. I would take a commentary job in a quick second. But we'll see what we get. Well, the WWE actually once tried to shut down this game stream. Some of our fans actually tweeted to their social media platform that XFW was better than Monday Night Raw, and I guess they did not take that too lightly, and they actually tried to cancel our stream. Unfortunately, we are still here. Did not work out too well for them, so what are you going to do? But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action as a rematch from last week. Jordan Cho, the battler from the Philippines, goes head-to-head with Japanese fighter Matsuda Tanaka next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Travis John LeBeau, thank you for following and thank you for becoming a fan. Sherry Rogers with the wave, thank you for that. As Jordan Cho makes his way into the entrance under those spectacular strobe lights.
From the Philippines, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jordan Cho.
Last week we saw Jordan Cho and Matsuda Tanaka have an outstanding battle back and forth, and Jordan Cho became the victor. And now a rematch between these two. They damn near tore the house down, almost stole the show in an outstanding back and forth battle. As Cho makes his way in through the ropes. Kevin Dwayne Thomas II, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Jordan Cho with some outstanding in-ring athleticism. Oops. Wrong one. Oh, Matsuda Tanaka. Tanaka coming right in the ring. Tanaka with a clothesline. Up over the ring goes Jordan Cho. Whoa, I guess this match is a little more heated than we thought. Tanaka now going to the top rope. Cho trying to recover from that clothesline. Here comes Tanaka. Cho dodges out of the way. Have we even got an official bell? Has the bell even rung yet? Tanaka now with Cho on the outside of the chin breaker. Cho hasn't even gotten his jacket off yet. Or that mask. He only wears the mask down to walk to the ring. Calling him a time down on the outside. I still don't think we've got an official bell yet. Mike Atura inside the ring, our head official, watching on as these two are beating the ever-living crap out of each other on the outside. Cho swinging wildly and sends Tanaka to the barricade. Tanaka fires back with an elbow shot right to the jaw. Tanaka now inside the ring. Jordan Cho, he's motioning for Cho to get inside. I still don't think we've had a bell. There's the bell as Tanaka collides with a high cross body. Sweep leg now. Down goes Jordan Cho, who's still trying to get that jacket, that mask off, but Tanaka going to work. Knife edge chop down from Tanaka, the second one. Lights up Cho. I guess things got a little heated between these guys more than I thought, as Matsuda Tanaka now goes to work on the arm of Jordan Cho. Cho was victorious last week against Tanaka. Oh, and there's the super kick. One of the moves that led to Cho pulling off the victory last week and now stomping away on Matsuda Tanaka. Tanaka, one of the smallest competitors here in XFW, but also one of the quickest, one of the most athletic. Don't let his size fool you. This guy can fight like he's 7 feet tall, but right now comes off the ropes with a perfectly executed missile drop kick from the top. Tanaka with a cover. Cho leg hooked, but gets the shoulder up. Stiff kick down to the back by Tanaka. Enziguri right to the side of the head, and Tanaka again jumping to the top rope, and this time the elbow. Tanaka hell-bent tonight. I had not seen a fire in his eyes since he debuted, but there's a suplex from Jordan Cho, turning the tables on Tanaka. We got a cover by Cho. Leg is hooked. Just about a 1 count, almost 2, but Tanaka gets the shoulder up. Tanaka now dodging under a clothesline. Hooks him into a neck breaker, driving the back and neck and spine of Cho right onto the top of his knee. I don't think Cho realized he rolled to the outside. Shot to the right. Cho shakes off Tanaka. Another elbow right to the face. Tanaka with a counter. Over the top again. Cho goes. Deja vu finding himself on the outside of the ring. Bad position for Cho. Finds himself on the receiving end of a neck breaker. Right hand now from Tanaka again. Knees down to the middle of the spine. And a reverse DDT. Matsuda Tanaka going to work. Cho has had very little offense in this matchup tonight. Counters the right hand. Cho lights him up. Tanaka now on the receiving end. Cho trying to turn this match around. Trying to build momentum. Tanaka rolling under the ropes. Trying to get a breather. Trying to maintain. Jordan Cho now hoists him up. Suplex right to the center of the ring. Travis John, sometimes I do have my commentary partners, Max Girth and Dirk Webb, inside the studio when they are available. Mostly for our large-scale events here at XFW, we do have a commentary team. Elbow shots down to the face by Cho. Oh, and a shot right to the top of the head. And a chin buster by Tanaka. Cho in a world of trouble. Tanaka hellbent tonight. Turns it around. Into the corner we go. Jordan Cho slow to react. He's already worn out. But starts now roundhouse kicks to the thighs. And now stomping away again on the knee of Matsuda Tanaka. What is this? Cho on the top rope, stretching out the shoulder, trying to separate the arm of Matsuda Tanaka, using his own weight and gravity. Impressive move there by Tanaka, or by Cho, I should say. But it looks like it took a little bit out of Jordan Cho. He took a while to recover on the outside. And here comes Tanaka. Levels him with a flying elbow. Kick to the knee now. And a super kick, low angle, right underneath the chops of Cho. We got a cover. Wow. Tanaka firing back. I have not seen that kind of ferocity in that young man since his debut. But obviously a little bit of heat brewing between these two as Tanaka came charging out from the back. An attacking Cho before the match had even started. There's the super kick and then boom. That low angle super kick right under the chin. And Tanaka walks away victorious tonight on Showdown. Something has lit a fire under Matsuda Tanaka. Wow. Matsuda Tanaka with an impressive win over Jordan Cho, but questionable tactics as they came charging out before the match even started. Thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Again, I want to thank all the new folks that have joined us here tonight, the new fans, the folks that have sent stars, the folks that are just joining in, everyone who's given likes and shares and keeping our chat room going tonight. Thank you guys for your continued support, keeping our stream active and entertaining for all. We wouldn't be here if you guys weren't watching on and keeping us going. Ted Simpson, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Now, folks, we have had word during that match that the Destroyer will still be in action in our main event later tonight, going toe-to-toe with the Wanderer Owen Bush, one of the members of the Ministry of Darkness here in XFW. Now, again, we were not under the assumption that all the Ministry was here. The Destroyer laid out the challenge to Drago after Drago attacked him last night on XFW Danger Zone. And now tonight we've already seen the Butcher attack the Destroyer in the hallways. And then Ferguson dragging the Destroyer to the bowels of this facility and beating the snot out of him. But somehow the Destroyer, the rage-fueled adrenaline rush that is our World Heavyweight Champion, will still be in action tonight against the Wanderer Owen Bush. Now again, no one has seen Drago. No one has seen River Styx. That doesn't mean they're not in the building. Somewhere in some shadow, I'm sure both of them are lurking, watching, pulling the strings of the Ministry as they do so well. We'll have to wait and find out later on, but right now we're going to head down to the ringside as Mark Collins collides with JT Wells in one-on-one competition next. And here comes Mark Collins, the only XFW superstar to hold on to 2 championships at one time. Collins, a multi-time United States champion, a former internet champion. Late in 2020, held on to both the United States and internet championships at the same time for nearly 6 months. Unfortunately, all that came to a screeching halt when he lost both titles in the same night to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Sean Owens. Awesome Con, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW and Saturday Night Showdown. Mark Collins, an XFW original, has been here for some time. At one point, long ago in XFW, was actually tag team partner with Blake the Body Harris, a tag team they like to call Mind and Body. That's long before he became under the management of Morgan Steiner. But Steiner kicked him out of the stable and saying Collins was the weak link. And soon after that, we watched the entire entourage crumble. But here comes JT Wells. Ted Simpson, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW. JT Wells, a former tag team champion here in XFW, formerly one half of the team known as 24K with his former partner, Taylor Briggs. Briggs now out on his own, calling himself the Gold Standard. JT Wells coming off a short hiatus. Now back in the ring. We're happy to have him. JT Wells, an XFW original, and one hell of an in-ring competitor. This guy can take a beating like nobody. We've watched this man almost single-handedly win matches for 24K. Waiting to see if they wind up colliding, JT Wells and Taylor Briggs, at some point in the ranking divisions. They had a small rivalry after the team broke up, which saw Taylor Briggs defeat JT Wells. But Wells has been on a hot streak since coming back to XFW. But right now, starting things off, vertical suplex on Collins, holding on. Whoa, look at this. Wells showing us some early strength, squatting with Collins on his shoulder to suplex position. Hoist up, scoop slam. Collins evading up over the turbo, over the shoulder, and lays him out with a clothesline. Mark Collins, one of the most well-rounded wrestlers in XFW, now sending JT Wells up over the top rope. Some folks actually felt Collins was held back by Morgan Steiner, the entourage, as he's often doing their bidding. Oh, Collins goes for a forearm and inadvertently just took out Mike Atura, our head referee, and JT Wells goes to work. Juan, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. A shot to the midsection by Wells. Wells hoisting up Collins and drops him across the top rope. Collins looked like he was surprised himself that he connected with that shot. Mike Atura, Wells taking the opportunity of the distraction, but now Collins back on the offense. Oh, and a slap to the face by Collins. Wow, you gotta watch. Sometimes that shakes off the cobwebs of your opponent. Here comes Collins. Crucifix spinning combination. But an early kick out by Wells. Too much left in the tank. Collins now for a snapmare. Wells counters through. Deep arms right now by Collins. Oh, drops him down. Plants JT Wells' face hard against the canvas. Now goes the arm. Wells, nice roll through. Counter the drop toe hold. Full Nelson now by Wells, hoists him up, drops him down. Full Nelson slam by the former tag champion, JT Wells. But again, Collins with the counters. This time the forearm connects to its mark on Wells instead of the unfortunate referee. High angle DDT now. Collins going to work. Collins down the top rope, high rent district. Drop kicks right to the chin of JT Wells. Collins now screaming at Wells to get back to his feet. Collins tonight to make business, as Collins is now trying to get himself back into a title opportunity. Collins now into a locked on an abdominal stretch. You don't see that move that often anymore these days. Oh, what an elbow shot. Oh, and another forearm by Collins. Lights up JT Wells. He may have busted him open with that one. Wells off the top comes Collins. Lights it over with an elbow right to the middle of the spine. JT Wells down with the counter in the corner. Handful of tights now, sending Collins square into the steel ring post. Collins back to his feet though, lands a right hand and a forearm to the face. Irish whip now, drop down by Collins. Falls through the leapfrog. Collins goes for a hurricane run and gets caught with a powerbomb. JT Wells planned that out perfectly and stopped all of it with an overhand chop. And another one. And a third one. Collins is going to have a handprint on his chest for days after that. Wind up arm. Big right hand again by Collins. JT Wells keeps the pressure on. Irish whip and a big boot to flute. Collins in trouble. We've got a cover now by Wells. Leg is hooked. Barely a 2 count. Collins gets the shoulder up. Collins trying to get back to his feet. Wells, both men now slow to react. Wells hoists him up into a backbreaker, perfectly executed. Collins rolls to the outside to avoid a pin attempt. Good ring awareness by Mark Collins, and JT Wells taking too much time to play around and gets caught. JT Wells has always been a show-off. Ranjit Dewal, thank you for liking the stream. Collins now stomping away on JT Wells. And again, the flatliner. Wells' face crashing hard onto the canvas. But again, Wells with another. Oh! Just as I was talking about, Wells enough in the tank left to fire back. Collins lights him up and a kick to the face now. Back and forth actions. Both these guys continue to transition and counter one another. Collins with a kick to the midsection. Uh-oh! Collins! Ripcord cutter! Ripcord cutter connects. We've got a cover. Collins pulls off the victory. Collins with a turnaround lands the ripcord cutter. Seemingly out of nowhere, JT Wells unable to recover, and the pinfall victory, the 3 count takes place, and Collins walks away victorious tonight. You can see the blood pouring up the face of JT Wells after so many of those flying forearms by Collins. That elbow coming into contact, and Collins walks away with the win tonight. Mark Collins victorious over JT Wells. That is, I think, folks, as far as I can tell, the first loss JT Wells has had since coming back to XFW. He's had a number of victories back-to-back, building a lot of momentum, keeping the pressure on his opponents. But Mark Collins is now out to make Nay Toll. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Again, this is XFW Saturday Night Showdown, our regular Saturday night show. XFW currently broadcasts 3 nights a week, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights continuously. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Twitch, and you can find us right here on Facebook. Ashok, thank you for liking the stream as well. Thank you, everyone who is tuned in tonight, to giving us likes, shares, those folks that have sent stars, those folks that have donated to our Streamlabs account. Thank you, guys. Those folks that have bought an XFW merchandise on Bloodsword6.com. Thank you all. We also want to thank one of our sponsors, the Inside Wrestlers Podcast. You see their logo right there on the side. Thank you all for joining us. Folks, we're getting ready to head down to ringside for another match coming up. Now, this one has sparked some controversy over the past few weeks. Ultimo Shade, long time, has been trying to get his hands on the XFW United States Championship. Akanimio, I apologize. I'm going to butcher your name if I try to say that, but thank you for joining us here. Thank you for liking the stream here at XFW. As I was just saying, or trying to say, I should say, Savage Andre Stevens and Ultimo Shade have collided a number of times here in XFW. And Ultimo Shade has been trying to get his hands on the United States Championship for over 2 years now. Trying to get himself an opportunity to challenge for the title and keeps getting sidelined over and over again. But recently he found himself victorious over Savage Andre Stevens. However, that was due to a disqualification as Stevens took an the cheap way out and laid him out with a chair shot. But tonight, the two clash again in one-on-one competition next on Showdown. Ultimo Shade, one of the most brutal strikers in all of XFW. And here comes Shade now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
Ultimo Shade, a strong Japanese strong-style competitor. Some of the quickest feet, arms, and elbows you will see in professional wrestling. This man can land a strike from almost any position, any angle. He can lay out his opponent. And the Shade to Black roundhouse kick has put the lights out for a number of opponents. But Shade continuously seems to fall short in his battle to get himself the United States Championship. But for what I'm just getting now, the buzzing in my ear, Shade has actually gotten himself an opportunity. It will challenge Stevens at a later date at our next big event for the United States Championship. And tonight's match will set the stipulation for the United States Challenge. And here comes the champion now.
Opponent from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 261 pounds. one half of the Savage, Andre Stevens.
Savage Andre Stevens, the XFW United States champion, making a slow walk down to the ring. The former professional boxer turned wrestler has definitely made a name for himself here in XFW. Had a long rivalry with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, put Sweet out of commission for a number of weeks, actually months, and then was able to unseat Sean 2.0 Owens as the United States champion. Continues to say that boxing is a far more superior battle. Das Wrath, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. There's the bell, the United States champion. Savage Andre Stevens going toe-to-toe with Ultimo Shade. Shade backs him against the ropes. Irish whip off the ropes. Shade right around into a sling blade, and instantly the United States champion finds himself on his back as Shade now goes to strikes with elbows square to the forehead of Savage Stevens. And again, folks, these two will meet at a later date. Our next big event for XFW down the road. These two will battle with the United States Championship on the line. But this match tonight will pick the stipulation. If Savage Andre Stevens wins, he gets the pick. Oh! And there already a hellacious right hand by Stevens. But Shade gets the shoulder up. So if Shade wins tonight, he gets the pick. The stipulation for the championship match. So this match is very important to Savage Andre Stevens. He's going to want this match to pick the stipulation as he just laid out Ultimo Shade with a shot. And now goes to work. Again, Shade turns things around in the corner. Shade now combination. Shade on the top rope. Takes him over. Beautiful arm drag. Again, the athleticism of Ultimo Shade, second to none in XFW. Savage Stevens dodging out of the way. The roundhouse kick and takes him over. Belly suplex. We saw these two battle a few weeks ago. And Savage Andre Stevens was unable to stop the onslaught of attacks of Ultimo Shade. And turned into a steel chair and knocked out Ultimo Shade with that great equalizer professional wrestling. Which led to disqualification, which gave Shade the victory, which set up the challenge they will have where the United States Championship will be on the line, which now leads to this match. Just set the stipulation for that challenge when the title is on the line and up for grabs. And right now, Shade back on the attack. Stevens dodging out of the way of the knee strike and right back into his boxing roots. Rights and lefts and jabs. And now body shots. Just Ultimo Shade. Shade crashing down to the canvas. Stevens now in the driver's seat. And here we go. Left hand. And another jab. And now an overhand right hook by Stevens, and Ultimo Shade is down. This could be it already. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. So close. Shade gets the shoulder up. Stevens now back on the attack. And again, the quick hands of the pugilist Savage Andre Stevens. And another big right hand. And a cover again. No 10 count in wrestling. You got a 3 count to hold the shoulders down. And Shade again gets the shoulder off the canvas. Shade down with a kick. And a stunner. Benjamin Davis, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Ultimo Shade looking like he's going for Shade with the knees. Drives it into the face. What a shot. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this knee strike. Boom, right to the face of Savage Andre Stevens. Ultimo Shade lighting up the United States champion. Shade now with a headbutt. And a right hand driving down Stevens. Repeated shots. Where the hell is Shade going? Benjamin Davis, thank you for saying cool stream. Welcome. We're glad you're enjoying our programming. Ultimo Shade. Raj, thank you for liking the stream. Here's a second look now at this drive-by drop kick by Ultimo Shade connecting to the head of Savage Andre Stevens. What a shot! Stevens now takes him over. Desperation move by Savage Andre Stevens. Goes for the right hand, nobody home. Ultimo Shade down with the windup. Shoulder tackle, both men struggling off. Wind around now, back and forth. Again, Andre Stevens. hoisting him up. Ultimo Shade now rolling to the outside. Shade struggling to get back to his feet. Up and over the top. Shade with a nice counter. Oh, and a reverse DDT now on the outside. Referee now starting the count. Stevens in trouble. Tossing it now back inside. Stevens trying to get back to his feet, but Ultimo Shade in control, stomping away now on the champion. Shade with a wind-up, and the knee strike again, delivered to Savage Andre Stevens. Ultimo Shade could be possibly on his way to picking the stipulation for their one-on-one battle. Shade with a kick to the face again, insult to injury. Shade has the champion right where he wants him. Shade taking his time. Savage on, I'm getting a right hand. The roundhouse kick. Ultimo Shade. Confidence now oozing away as Savage Andre Stevens may be out cold. And a shot. Mind Thriller on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Counter there by Savage Andre Stevens. Stevens now going to work, wrenching on the arm. Both men now onto their feet. Savage Andre, what the hell is that? Savage Stevens with brass knuckles. Savage Andre Stevens with a pair of brass knuckles in his hands. And a clothesline now to Shade. Andre Stevens has some brass knuckles. There they are again in the right hand. Come on! How did Micah Turner not see that? How did Micah Turner not see that? And another one! So, thank you for following. Are you kidding me? Not like this! Stevens victorious! Andre Stevens pulled out a pair of brass knuckles! What kind of boxer needs to use brass knuckles? Are you kidding me? Micah Turner somehow missed that. Here's the brutal knee strike by Ultimo Shade that almost ended the match. Then the drive-by dropkick. Savage Andre Stevens again taking the low road.
Here is your winner, the Savage Andre Stevens.
Ultimo Shade he might be out, folks. Unbelievable. Some champion. Time and time again, I've seen Savage Andre Stevens adapt to professional wrestling, use chairs, take the turnbuckles off, and expose the steel ring. But now, when you're proclaiming yourself to be an outstanding in-ring competitor and a boxer, ladies and gentlemen, to pull out a pair of brass knuckles, unbelievable. Inside the squared circle, again, Savage Andre Stevens now will be able to pick the stipulation for the battle at the next big scale XFW event. The booking committee is still deciding on a name, what we're going to call that, and get the announcement out there. But ladies and gentlemen, pardon my friends, that's some horse shit. Ultimo Shade continuously trying to do everything he can to get an opportunity to challenge for the United States Championship. Finally, it has come, and even though he won the match under very controversial circumstances, Stevens getting himself disqualified. But now an opportunity to pick the stipulation. He's in the seat. He's driving. He's got the momentum to win the match, and Savage Andre Stevens pulls out a pair of brass knuckles and lights up Ultimo Shade. This is our United States champion. And I used to give props to Savage Andre Stevens. The man has adapted very well to professional wrestling. He's an outstanding athlete and professional wrestler, as well as a boxer. But to take these steps to continue to battle, ladies and gentlemen, it's unforgivable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next is our main event of the evening. Now, a lot of controversy surrounding this as the Ministry of Darkness has been attacking the Destroyer all night long. Last night on Danger Zone, the Ministry has focused on a number of competitors here at XFW. Hiro Katsuyori, Shawn 2.0 Owens, the Destroyer. It's almost as if they're trying to pick out the top tier competitors here at XFW and eliminate them. But we're going to head down to ringside as the Wanderer, Owen Bush, goes toe-to-toe with the Destroyer next. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer. The Destroyer, the most feared and respected man in the XFW locker room. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Drago. Drago with a chair. Drago with a chair. Drago's charging down the ring with a chair. And a shot to the back. Drago with a chair. And another one. Drag another shot to the midsection. Where the hell's the Wanderer? Where the hell's the Wanderer? Now the Wanderer shows up. Where the hell did he come from? The Wanderer came out of the audience. Drago now attacking the Destroyer. Showing it back. This was a setup the entire time. This was an absolute setup the entire time. The Wanderer now inside the ring. Drago now with that skull totem. This was a setup the entire time. The Ministry had no intentions of a one-on-one battle. Drago now laying in shots on the Destroyer with that skull totem. The Wanderer now circling like a vulture. Like a vulture. The Destroyer now with a counter. Destroyer sends the Wanderer into the corner. Drago's got the Book of the Dead. Drago with that book. That's the book that he turned the Wanderer with. And again, Drago laying out the Destroyer. Drago missing out of the way. And a shot again to the midsection on the Destroyer with that skull totem. The Wanderer now laying in shots and tossing the Destroyer across. Drago again with that Book of the Damned in his hands, as the Wanderer stares down how much damage has been done. The Wanderer now with the Destroyer hoisting him up. Power bomb by the Wanderer. This is a travesty of justice. An absolute disgusting event. Drago again with the Book of the Damned and lays it across the back of the head of the World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer with a clothesline. Drago trying to open it up, and the Destroyer gives an elbow. And a shot to the midsection now. And now the numbers game again as the Wanderer and the Voodoo Slam from Drago as they team up on the Destroyer. And now Drago. This is unbelievable. This is bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable.